Straight off the bat, this Bray guy says he doesn't support anarchists who resist the global ruling class and is not interested in fighting for any sort of resistance against the ruling elite. And you just see straight away that this guy is a dilettante. And he gives some interesting things afterwards about French and Spanish politics and anarchists and anarchism. Some interesting ideological things. And then at the 14-minute mark, he says the early 20th century anarchists were claiming to be the true heirs of liberalism. And that really stuck out for me because liberalism is a very right-wing ideology. It's capitalist, it's imperialist, it's the product of 18th century English Protestant merchants. That was their ideology, the preferred ideology, and that's not in keeping with any sort of idea of liberation or struggle or resistance. It's not. It's a right-wing ideology. If they claim that, then these people claim to be left. Generally, anarchists claim to be on the left, but they're not. And then there's a little bit about Freemasons, which I didn't know anything about, and it's an easy way to undermine any movement. To have the Freemasons involved because it's very strongly connected again to liberalism and in Anglo-Scottish capitalism and the US capitalists, very much part of the elite, the establishment. So that would be an easy way to undermine any sort of resistance against that. So, and then afterwards there was some talk, just some interesting things, but nothing that would suggest that these people, this anarchist guy Mark Bray, has any real inkling or desire or any motivation to change the oligarchy and challenge them and their state, their puppets in the government. So once again, these Antifa guys just have no clue there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there to suggest they're going to do anything at all about the present situation, and a lot of them support it. They cheer it on. They've been cheering on Chinese social policies in the pseudo-medical fascism that's engulfed the world in 2 years. Trudeau, they'll cheer it on. So these guys are just either collaborators or completely useless, and they should be ignored. They're not part of any sort of left resistance. They are simply nobodies and nothings and will never achieve anything. They are just dilettantes, 100% dilettantes. There's nothing there.